As US tariffs on India kicked in, RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat spoke on the tariffs and said that the trade between the nations should be free of pressure. Amid Indian exporters' call for quick action by the government to offset the impact, Mr. Bhagwat underscored the need to promote indigenous goods. He also added that only essential items should be imported, everything else should be produced domestically. He also added that these comments were of course made last evening on the 3-day lecture series held on the occasion of RSS's centenary celebrations. Let's in fact listen in to what he had to say, followed by my colleague Vasudha, who breaks down the story for us.
आत्मनिर्भर होना यानी बाकी लोगों को बंद करना नहीं है, आत्मनिर्भर होना है। लेकिन दुनिया परस्पर निर्भरता पर चलती है, कुटुंब भी परस्पर निर्भरता पर चलता है और इसलिए अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यापार तो चलेगा और उसमें लेन देन होगी। बस इसमें दबाव नहीं होना चाहिए, स्वेच्छा होनी चाहिए। और इसलिए स्वदेशी का पालन करना, देश की नीति में स्वेच्छा से अंतर्राष्ट्रीय व्यवहार होना चाहिए, दबाव में नहीं जाना चाहिए।
Time when India is facing the reality of the 25% extra tariffs imposed by the United States of America on India for buying oil from Russia, Mohan Bhagwat, the RSS chief, has come up with a very important point. He has said that world trade cannot happen under compulsions and that it has to be voluntarily driven by nations. He has, however, said that world is interconnected. It's okay to depend on other countries for certain essentials that are not manufactured in the country, but overall there needs to be an emphasis on Swadeshi, indigenous manufacturing. In fact, he quoted an example and he said that if Coca-Cola has to be imported, it's also important to understand that Nimbu Pani or lemon water can be made in India in the houses. He said that it's important to promote local markets, vocal for local, and more importantly, understand that world trade cannot happen under compulsions. Mohan Bhagwat also spoke on diplomatic aspects. He said that it's important to reach out to neighboring countries and understand that everybody was one at one point. And he also said that India has always helped out its neighbors in the time of their crisis, even those who have not really supported the country, and it's important to keep doing that. He said that caste remains a reality in this country and that's bad for the future of the country. He said that it's important to ensure that deprived sections of the society also get empowered, and that's something everybody has to get together and work upon. The distance amongst community, he said, it can only come down if there is dialogue, there's trust and there's love between them, and for that there needs to be understanding and communication amongst all of them. And that's exactly what the Sangh or the RSS will be doing in the next many years. In fact, RSS finishes 100 years of its existence this year. Mohan Bhagwat said that the next many years will be spent on ensuring there's more cohesion amongst communities and coordination amongst communities, and that the RSS will reach every corner of the country to ensure that there is far more unity in the Hindu Samaj. That's what he said. And the Hindu word that he redefined, and he keeps doing this quite often, is also civilizational and not really limited to any geography. That's what he said on the second day of his lecture series.